Hey everyone, I am back, and as promised, I have more of the car. A lot of people said last night after that video that they wanted to see more of the car that I was talking about. Well, here it is. So we'll start up here. 389 tri-power. It's an EFI tri-power setup, like I said last night. Chrome valve cover, some other dress-up doodads, aluminum radiator, front runner kit, Holly air filters. I did Willwoods all around. You got Willwood master cylinder, a nice little power brake booster there, and a couple other things. I did the vintage air, the block off plate from Detroit Speed. Let's see. I have from Dapper Lighting. I have some LED headlights with halos, and I got amber switchbacks on it. I got LEDs over here. What else? What else? Wheels? Yes, we like the wheels. Nice looking 17-inch wheels. If you peek in there carefully, you can see the Willwoods are behind there. That is the reason for the 17-inch wheels, or else it would have had stock rallies on it. Let's go move over to the interior. Nice carpet, a little ripped up paper mat to keep stains and junk off the carpet. I put vintage air in the car. You can see my kick panel speakers. I'll go around to the back, and you can see I have speakers back here, and you can see the little perforations. That's what I was talking about last night. 6x9s under there. I have a sub in the trunk, a couple of amps, and a retro sound stereo, which stereo itself by itself is pretty good, but once you add amps and stuff like that to it, it really makes a big difference. Actually, you know what? I'm wrong. That's a custom auto sound, because the CD player underneath the AC vents are also custom auto sound. That's my handheld for tuning and monitoring the fuel injection, how the engine's running. That gets hidden. I just have it out right now because I've been messing around with stuff. There is a his and hers shifter. Now, the his and hers shifter was actually only in 67 model year cars, not 66. This was modified to fit in here. But guess what? It's going to come out because I'm putting a 4-speed in it, and the console is going to be modified. I'm going to put the stock 4-speed console cover on it. So that's going bye-bye. So if anybody out there knows anyone that wants a 67 Pontiac his and hers shifter, here's one. Anyhow, I'm going to open the door. I got some cool LED lighting inside here. You know, lights up everything. As you can see, there's a screw on the floor. That's where I keep them. I did new pedal pads, a little stainless, trim ring or whatever that actually helps hold the pedal pads on. A lot of people don't know that. And they do it without that trim, and the pedal pads fall off all the time, and it drives people crazy. You can see the dynamat up on the firewall. I got something going on over here I'm working on. That's why that's open. What else do I have to tell you about? Yeah, did you notice there's no parking brake over here? Yes, there's supposed to be one. Why is there not one? Because the speaker pod sticks out too far. So, figuring, okay, it's an automatic, you don't need a parking brake on an automatic. If you do, you've got some big problems with your parking pin. So anyway, I didn't put it back in. And the owner of the car said, okay, no problem. Well, guess what? Now I'm going to 4-speed, now I need a parking brake. So I'm going to have to modify it and get it to fit up inside there and clear the speakers, so then, your foot is not smashing the speaker and causing all kinds of problems. Anyway, that's another problem for another day. Not too worried about that right now. As you can see, I work in a shoebox of a garage, and this car takes up just about every inch of real estate in this garage. This is a massive land yacht, and yeah, it's not easy. But I make it work. What am I going to do? I don't have the money to get a big giant garage like some people have. But, this works. Keeps me clean. Oh, not clean. Dry, warm, and relatively happy. There's a bunch of new parts for the 4-speed swap. Let me show you these lights real quick, because these are probably the coolest lights I've ever seen on a GTO. Here we go. Now, this is just the halos that I have on right now. And they are plenty bright alone, without the high beams. Now, that's the regular headlights. See the way they project on the garage door? Kind of cool, right? Like the new cars, super bright. Can't really see them. The difference, really. No, you can. Yeah, you can see it on the top lens. But that's that. And then we have, we open the door. I got some LED lights on the gauges too, so you can see them. So, you know, at nighttime you can see what's going on. Now, I'll shut the headlights back off, and now I have my switchback halos. So, they can't say they didn't see you turning with this baby. Nice and bright. And if you go to the back, I can't really show you the tail lights, but I have some really cool looking Digitails tail lights, and they are, I'm going to try to get it. There you go. A little fluid motion right there. They're super bright because the original 66 GTO tail lights were very hard to see. I do not like them at all, so I was dead set on putting LEDs in the back of this car for this guy, because I did not need him getting hit in the rear by somebody. So, now, I think I'm going to actually have to get to work instead of gabbing on this phone, on this video. See if I think of anything else to show you. Here's my mess. I got everything. I got an iron. I don't know why I have an iron in my garage. But anyway, we'll go underneath a little bit. Here's the bottom of the car. That's what it looks like. Looks like the bottom. Very rare sight is to see a Pontiac engine without a rear main seal leak. Got some headers. And got some UMI suspension. I can't see. Coilovers, they're up there. Disc brakes. Moving to the back. Shiny mufflers, yeah, stainless. Cool. Coilovers in the rear. No more coil springs. See? Gone. Sway bar, new tank, new exhaust. Everything's new pretty much underneath here. Tires, they're black. Yep, very good. And, you know, some other new stuff. You can see my fuel line, that's going that way. It's a little squirrely, but it's okay. And here's the old leaky 200 R4 transmission that I'm tearing out of this car, and I will never see it again, and I will not miss it. Don't like it, don't need it, don't want it. All right, and so I think that covers just about everything. I will be documenting this swap. Maybe it could help some people out there if they haven't decided they want to do a swap. You know, I mean, the hardest part of doing the swap is collecting all the parts and, you know, making sure that you get all the parts that you need in a timely manner, or else it could take forever. But shot of those nice aluminum heads on there. Okay. Anyway, and I guess that's about it. So I will be updating you with my progress and taking some video along the way. Thanks for watching.